Hello, friends. Welcome to Multiverse with Chandra. And we already know that most of the stars in our galaxy, in the universe, are red dwarf. About 70% of the stars that we see in the night sky are the red dwarf stars. But once in a while, we come across an average star just like Sun. And today, we have the same candidate, similar candidate, which is close by, and it is very similar to Earth. The solar system that we are going to discuss today is also very similar to our solar system. So, what are we talking about? Let's find out. Well, this star is called Gliese 144, and it is similar to Sun. It's basically an orangish yellowish star. So let's go into our imaginary spaceship, get into orbit of this star, and examine it up close. So here we are in the orbit of Gliese 144, and as you can see, this is a yellow star moving around gently. So, what is so special in this? Let's find out. First of all, this is a close by star system. It is only 10.5 light years from Sun, from Earth, and because of this, it is very close by, and it is also visible in the night sky to unaided eyes. So it is fairly large, and it's fairly bright, and it's also close by, so you can see it in the night sky, especially from the southern hemisphere. And in terms of visibility, this is a third closest star system which is visible to the unaided eye. And if you go to southern hemisphere, you can see this throughout the year, and it is visible without any instrument, without any telescopes or any specialized equipment. You can see this star, and that is why the mankind was aware about this for millennia. We know about this because it is visible in the night sky, so we know that this star is available, and it's right there. Well, this is a relatively younger star, and estimated age of this star is about a billion years. So this is quite energetic. It has lot of magnetic activities which has been reported, and the stellar winds which basically the star emits, like Sun also emits these solar flares once in a while. The solar flares or the stellar winds which is coming out, emanating out of the star, are 30 times stronger than that of our Sun. So our Sun is a middle-aged star, because the Sun has already lived for about 4.5 billion years. This is just a billion year old, and because of that, it is actually demonstrating a lot of vigor, a lot of energy at this point in time. And there are giants planets. We have done some research, and we found that there are giants planet around the star system, pretty much like our Sun. We have Jupiter in our solar system. We have um, Saturn, and all the planets like Uranus, Neptune. They are pretty large planets. So similarly, just like our solar system, Gliese 144 has few giant planets. We don't know how many planets are there, but I think once James Webb start exploring, we will exactly know how many planets are there. But so far, we have seen a few giant planet, and uh, because this is a yellow star, it can harbor a lot of material in its solar system, and that is why this is a very good candidate for exoplanets to exist around a star system. So unlike Alpha Centauri, which we have covered in the previous video, Alpha Centauri is very energetic, and we have this third star in Alpha Centauri system, which is called Proxima Centauri, which is a red dwarf. So typically in around these systems, when there are a lot of star activities going on, the planets do not form properly, the large planets. because most of the material is consumed by the stars which are there in the system. Since Gliese 144 is a yellow star very similar to Earth, very similar to our solar system, there could be possibility of several exoplanets that exist in this star system. And just like our solar system, we have a asteroid belt between Mars and Jupiter. We have only one known asteroid belt, and these asteroids were formed because of the leftover material, or there are a candidate of a planet which could not form because of the gravity of Jupiter. Similarly, Gliese 144, we have seen there are not one but two asteroid belts in different locations of the solar system. So this means, since this is a new star, younger star, there could be a possibility that this asteroid belts are being created by the larger planets, and their gravity is not allowing these asteroids to join together and form a planet. Or there could be a possibility that eventually these asteroids will actually form a planet, and this is a process of a planet formation that we may be able to examine. So this is something very, very unique, and we can examine this up close in this solar system. And since it is very close by, it has several exoplanets, and because of that, there are a lot of science fictions, novels are written, there are a lot of stories. Humans have created fictional stuff to travel to this system and settle down on one of those habitable planets if they are found. So this star system has given rise to a lot of imagination of interstellar travel and future human settlement in a very similar place, just like Sun. And it is expected that the conditions of life will be very similar to what we have in our solar system. So this is something unique, and this Gliese 144 is very, very similar to our Sun, even though it is slightly smaller, and it is slightly smaller than Sun, and at the same time it is not entirely a yellow star. Even though it falls into yellow star, it has an orangish hue, so it is slightly smaller, but it may have a lot of exoplanet, a lot of exotic material, and a lot of opportunity to explore. Maybe we will send robotic probes in future. Maybe we'll examine if we are able to generate enough energy to travel 10.5 light years from Earth instantly, like in few months. We may explore this as an opportunity to have second Earth. So this is so interesting, and I thought I will talk about this system today in Multiverse. If you know something more than what I have told you, share your comments, and I will always look forward, and I respond to each and every comment of yours. And as always, thanks for watching, and I will catch you in the next edition of Multiverse very soon.